It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Browns Monday.
Here we go.
Yahoo!
Yoshi! Wee-hoo. Tamagotchi!
What?
Nano pets! Did you have a nano pet when you were little?
Probably.
I dropped mine in a bowl of milk.
Did it survive?
No, it died.
You know what would have survived though?
Cockroach?
A Game Boy.
Oh yeah, I still have my Game Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so it's Monday. It's bronze. Yeah.
Yeah.
ZvZ matchup, which we don't do too much of. I looked at the stats while Iron Sparks was plugging in his numbers.
No, we usually don't do as many mirror matchups.
Yeah, we should do that to kind of bring up that, equal out the matchups.
If I find them, I'll do them. I'm more inclined to get non-mirror matchups though.
Alright. Well, on this Bronze Monday, we do have a mirror matchup, ZvZ and Iron Sparks, who are our two Zerg players.
In our top right corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have our red Zerg Stixx.
Alright.
And in our bottom left corner, we have our blue Zerg AcesCracked.
Interesting names.
Indeed.
Alright, map Cloud Kingdom. Do you expect a intense Zergling Baneling battle, or the little voices in my head just said it's bronze?
I expect roaches.
Well, we do have a very early extractor out from Stixx, and spawning pool is now going down, so we had a 14 pool from AcesCracked. Oh, it's Monday. And
You know what I'm surprised about?
what?
Neither player have gone for an expansion.
I'm not surprised about that at all.
Yeah, but you think since it's such a trend in every other league, it'd go down to bronze as well.
Yeah, you kind of do assume nowadays that people who do play on the ladder are those players who watch replays on YouTube or tournaments or from Twitch TV, so you kind of expect them to try and copy those play styles. But oh well. This will be interesting. Overlord is finally making its way across the map for Stixx, and he's going to see that Mr. Cracked sent his own Overlord out. Oh, they're going to stop, look at each other, say hi. I mean, that little red guy's like, hi.
I think he's like sniffing his butt.
I want a friend. Come back.
Alright, so
Queen popping out for AcesCracked.
and Queen just starting. Hey, look at that, roaches!
At the same time, the roach warns lay down at the same time.
Who called it?
Alright, it looks like this might just be a battle of who has the most roaches. Let's see. I would like to see another drone get on that extractor so he does have enough gas to do it.
Nah, we only believe in 2 drones.
Both players are still kind of droning up. They are fairly even on drone counts right now, though it does like AcesCracked does have more on his gas geysers. Yeah, it looks like this is just going to come to roach.
Which could survive a nuclear war.
No, nukes can wipe out a pack of roaches. I've seen it.
Does it take 1 nuke?
Yeah, nukes can annihilate almost every single unit on the map. Liz,
Oh, look at that micro.
getting that queen in optimal position to throw those knitting needles.
I'd like to see him move up one more time.
That means that Red Overlord is going to lose his friend. No!
Look how sad it is. Don't you see it crying?
It's crying all over the screen on the bottom. See, look, it's staring at the screen, and crying all over the screen.
So sad.
I know.
Alright, so we have a couple roaches. Looks like Aces is finally going to go for the expansion, and looks like Stixx is doing the same.
Talk about a mirror matchup.
2 roaches? 2 roaches.
Okay, this is bizarre. Let's see. Stixx is sitting on a lot more supply banked away. AcesCracked will need to get an Overlord out ASAP if he wants to keep up with his production. I'm going to predict that, like many of our other bronze games, this is going to come down to like 1 battle.
Still got 2 drones on that gas. Queen finally come down from her vacation.
She was partying and, partaking in the sweet bliss of destroying an Overlord with knitting needles.
Oh, we got a couple roaches moving out. It might be taking, I have no idea.
It might be, they might be queued down to that watchtower.
No, I think it might be going all the way.
Straight into the natural. Alright, let's see. Down at AcesCracked, we do have,
quite a few more number of roaches.
Yep, absolutely more. So if this comes down to a battle,
It's 4 against 7.
yeah.
Normally the 7 would win.
All right, it looks like Stixx is going straight for that hatchery, which just finished, and
Looks like all 4 roaches will survive since
Come on.
he didn't attack
Aw.
that one in the back.
an A move right there could have gotten rid of at least 1 or 2 roaches, but AcesCracked does scare away Stixx, and a huge swarm of roaches now. And see a hatchery going down for Stixx and True. We're as confused as you are, AcesCracked.
False.
True.
Let's see, we do have,
Alright.
well, they know they're doing the same thing. Stixx does have his lair tech halfway done and finally did get that second. He only believes in 2.
Well, it rhymes with True.
I thought maybe he was talking to someone else and didn't
Yeah, maybe
do
didn't,
the right
didn't
thing,
yeah.
but
Which I noticed with that last patch from Blizzard, you can type in like /friends and /add,
he had
like,
to edit the slash thing back.
all those old commands from Brood War. And,
You just need to find people to make friends with.
why
not
you
you,
got- why
not
gotta
you.
be so mean.
But I remember back in
Oh, look at this. In Brood War fashion, unqueued up working drones.
but back in Brood War, you'd actually play games with people and make friends with people and create.
Yeah, nowadays
Companionships.
nobody wants to talk to
Yeah.
each other. I know Iron Sparks and I, we were playing a 2v2 ladder, which we really got to get more practice in because we got crushed 3 games in a row, and then we actually went on a 3-game winning spree after that. But I know Iron Sparks will throw out the good luck, have fun. I always like to throw out a good luck, have fun, and a huge smiley face, just to spread the happiness on Blizzard's Battle.net, because everyone seems like they're pissed off every time they play. But I started asking people, like, how's your day on ladder going? And nobody likes to respond.
They think you're trying to trigger them with that conversation.
Honestly,
thing.
not. I hate the cheese. So yeah, I just we were having a kind of a terrible day on ladder. I mean, though.
So was the usual day.
In hindsight, it was better because we actually won a couple games because we've been doing really bad. This,
Oh no,
this
he made a mistake.
What?
He put 3 on this gas.
He's gonna get an optimal Vespine gas geyser
And he put
flow.
3 on that one too.
Did he ever up it on there?
No, he only has 1 on this one now.
Well, he wants to conserve the gas.
But we do have a Spire on the way for both players. However, AcesCracked is getting Burrow and Guile Reconstitution.
Yep. And he has his own Spire going down. I do like that Stixx threw down the Spire because a couple Muta is going to be a huge addition to his army against this Roach Ball.
I think he should get some Corruptors out.
Yes, absolutely. I think Corruptors will be the best idea, and he can go after those Overlords.
Yeah.
We're being sarcastic.
No.
We're not?
I don't know.
All right. I love the concave from.
That's because it's like, what's that noise? It
It's like,
sounds
wow,
like it's raining or
he's
something.
really gonna contain his opponent. All right, I do like that he broke
I think
the
he
rocks
should
down.
just stay right there.
I know. That's
Just
actually-
wait for one thing to come down.
It'll instantly die.
Aww.
He does open up that ramp. It looks like he's gonna head over to check for a 3rd.
He only has a 2 roach advantage over with these mutas out. It's going to be pretty hard.
Yeah,
I'd like
these
to see him
mutas
burrow
are
since he does
gonna-
a burrow.
Yeah, they're gonna spot this pack, and they're gonna be able to do a little bit of damage.
I'd like to see you burrow. Or just run away.
Definitely burrow and regain that health, and then just move in.
Hey, look, Corruptors. Those would work beautifully against those mutas. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna prophesize the rest of these games this week.
This is so weird. You know what? Not a bad idea, actually. I'm gonna back up AcesCracked and say Corruptors would be a great idea. It's gonna get the mutas off his back.
And then once the muta's not a problem anymore, he can get those GG lords.
Yep, let's see. The Queen is doing what it can. Oh, the Corruptors are out, and they're just tearing holes through Stixx's mutas. It will be interesting. Do we have an infestation pit down for AcesCracked?
No.
Alright, so the Corruptors are there just to provide aerial coverage,
But now we do have a Hydrogen going down for Stixx.
which is another good call from Stixx. So, I mean, both players, their buildings, actually not building that slow, but they are responding to each other. We're seeing classic Zerg play from these two guys. Or girls. Guy and girl.
Or things.
Things. I didn't even know Thing 1 and Thing 2 played StarCraft.
Or not.
Stixx is now taking his third.
What he's just behind Ace is taking his third.
Yep. Interesting. Actually, fundamentals and mechanics for both players, not that bad. It's just we haven't seen a whole lot of harassment. Stixx did throw away all those mutas. He probably should have booked it back to his base.
Got 2 Hydras on the way, however, he has not worked out that attack range for the Hydras as of yet.
No, and I was just thinking, I believe AcesCracked has the +1 range upgrade for his roaches, which are sitting now at the 4th.
Yes,
yes,
they do.
And it's kind of odd, he has burrow, and he hasn't chosen to burrow those roaches to regain that health.
He also hasn't chosen to get tunneling, which I thought would have been a natural thing since he did get burrow.
Yeah, and I mean, right now we have spore crawlers going down for aces, but we don't have any detection for Stixx. I mean, burrowed roaches would be an excellent choice right now, and Stixx is agreeing right now as well, thinking, hey, burrowed roaches probably should be coming in right now.
Oh, look at that one roach.
Alright,
Oh.
so Ace is about to discover the mass regeneration skills of roaches when burrowed.
And Stixx has finally thrown out his infestation pit. Might see those infestors. Just might see it tech up to that lair.
I think we'll probably see a tech up to the hive.
We've got 10 units coming out from Aces.
Yeah, this is a good call. I wanted to see a battle.
Battle.
I know you got to ease into the workflow on Monday, but this is ridiculous.
There's that overseer.
Alright, so he is expecting burrow tunneling roaches now because he did see that one burrow right there.
Let's see. Stixx is...
Don't drool all over yourself,
I
Iron
wasn't drooling.
Sparks.
Stixx...
Take a yawn, all of a sudden you lose all your saliva.
Stixx is supply block cover, is starting his hive. That's a lot of mutas.
Ooh, that's a lot more muted. And +1, just about to finish.
Yes, and that'll be very hard to deal with between both these corruptors and the mutas.
Ooh, a couple Hydras on the field right now. Those corruptors do have to bug out.
Ha ha ha.
This is terrible.
However, still no upgrades from the red player since he does not have an Evo chain.
No, it feels that Stixx is committing more to his aerial force. I don't know.
I think he's committed pretty well to these Hydras.
Looks like the air army for Aces is going to try and head in from the western front of Stixx. I don't know if he's going to try and just go for the main.
It'll be smart if he can get these drones. There's nothing up here to defend.
He's going to be able to pick up a couple Overlords, which is going to supply block Stixx. Here come the Corruptors, and a lot of the working drones have been moved away from that main.
And now the mutas will start... Oh, he's just going for all these Overlords that are just grouped up right here.
That's not a bad idea. Stixx is supply block. Those mutas...
Stixx has gotten some Corruptors of his own, though.
Ooh, yeah, it's time to run away, and the Hydras are there doing a ton of damage. Interesting that both players are choosing to move around with their air armies.
I don't believe in Zerglings in this game.
Absolutely no. I don't think we've seen a single Zergling built.
No, there are some.
There's 2 on the field total.
There's 1. There's 2.
Yep, which is not bad. Stixx choosing to use those to grab the watchtowers. Good creep strike from Aces, even though both players have gone predominantly...
Even though they don't need it.
Yeah, they've gone all air, so I mean, they really don't need it. I mean, you can use it for vision, which is really I would say the biggest benefit of creep is vision. And we do have the Greater Spire going down for Stixx, so we're probably going to see those Broodlords, but I don't know if those are the best choice right now.
You mean those aren't good against mutas and Corruptors?
I mean, yeah, no, not at all. No.
He might just be getting it.
Wow, talk about Zerglings. 34 Lings queued up right now for Aces.
He remembered there's another unit.
They're not going to have speed, though.
Speed's overrated. You should never do
This is, I have a feeling that Aces is sitting at his computer going, God damn, I want to finish this stupid game. And so he queued up a ton of units. Those Lings are finished. This is going to be one of the most diverse Zerg swarm balls I've ever seen.
All we need now are some Ultras.
I'd love to see some Ultras. But it does look like Broodlords are going to be the choice for Stixx. And +2 attack is about halfway finished for Aces, so this is going to make his flying units a lot more deadly. I know I could have just said the word dangerous, but whatever.
What's massive in the air?
What do you mean?
Well, Corruptors do 22 versus massive.
I guess that would be your battle cruisers, your carriers, and
Are
your...
broodlords massive?
I think so.
Are motherships massive?
Yeah. I think carriers and battleships are as well.
Huh.
That's why they are the hard counter for those major capital ships.
Yeah, and we do have these unfortunate broodlords.
Yep, a couple more Hydras on the way, which will help with the Air Force for Aces, but I don't know. I do like that Aces is opening up the avenue for his ground units.
That's a lot of mutas.
It is a lot of mutas. And they are
That's 22
out
mutas.
to have +2 unit, or +2 aerial attack. I'm just attack already or put me to sleep, guys.
Yeah.
You're putting me to sleep.
Man, these broodlords are going to win the game for him.
They're considered armored, bio, and massive.
That's interesting.
There's no upgrades for Stixx, though, so he does have the broodlords out, but...
But he has 3 drones in the army.
They're going to be a meat shield.
You know, I know who's going to win this battle, but I still want to see it.
At least they're mannered.
Yeah.
Just attack each other. Attack each other.
Okay, I'm going to leave this right here where the battle should happen.
Alright, so
So we see these mutas coming.
Up. Alright, they do take out the watchtower unit. He's probably going, how does he see my stuff? I like how he has an overseer mixed in, and that Roach is still... Come on, Roach, join the army. Join the army. Alright, he
quickly
did...
taps out that overseer, and he will be able to take out this third expansion. Here comes the army.
Yep. Oh. Broodlords in the back. They're going to be throwing out their little baby broodlings. God, that's going to be the most... That's a cool unit right there. Go, my child! Attack! Let me throw you at the unit. I do like that he peeled off the mutapack to go deal with the main base for Stixx, and he left,
the roaches back.
He did leave the roaches back.
And the corruptors to finish off the broodlords, which got down very quickly. This hive, gone. The hydras. There's quite a bit of hydras.
Yeah, there's a lot of hydras, so he's going to need to move away, but he did knock out most of the mutas for Stixx, I believe.
He's
And
cleaning up those corruptors.
You know, he should have moved those corruptors into the corner to get away from those hydras, and he could have harassed that overlord pack non-stop.
Well, he still has 3 more up here.
Yeah, let's see. Economic... Don't fall asleep, Mark. Stay with me, man. Economic-wise, that did devastate Stixx. He only has about 400 minerals coming in.
Well, he's only mining off one base.
Yep.
And he's long-distance mining.
Aces is doing absolutely amazing. Aces needs to just create a ton of units, go in and crush him. Do it, man. Do it. Oh my god, I'm going to fall asleep too. So, I'm thinking we should get some Firehouse Subs tonight for dinner.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm
hungry.
I'm
hungry.
I'm hungry too. So, what time is it?
It's 4:47.
4:47. All right. So we do have a little bit of time before we have to head out to a concert down on the Strip.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna go see Lost Prophets. They finally did a U.S. tour, which I think is the first time since 2006.
Yeah.
Definitely check out Lost Prophets. They're an awesome, mostly British band.
Yeah. UK. Represent.
And they're actually playing with an LA-based all-girl band called Cherry Bomb at one of my favorite venues in town, which is the House of Blues.
And if you ever hear Cherry Bomb, they have a song in the Avengers soundtrack.
Yeah. And they also have a couple songs up on YouTube. I had to check them out because I'd never heard them before. And now this Mutapack with their +2 damage is just going to destroy this. AcesCracked destroy it. I enjoyed the game, and GG bro. That is the only way to GG first when winning.
If you have bro at the end?
I really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun. GG bro. That is the only way to well-mannerly throw out a GG first.
Yep.
So I want to give +2 kudos to both players for being gentlemen. They played like sirs.
It was a very interesting gameplay.
It was slow. I enjoyed how they kept countering each other.
Yeah.
With tech. That was actually really good to see.
Until he got those broodlords.
Just really boring. But good job for AcesCracked and Stixx. I think they did a good job for bronze level play.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of you fell asleep on Monday. Follow us on Twitter. We're actually going to be tweeting a lot more to keep you in touch on what we're doing. And
we made a Tumblr.
We're going to make a Tumblr. We'll start blogging and throwing up our videos on there. And so just a better way to keep in touch with you guys and let you know what we're up to when it comes to StarCraft. Hit that share button to let people know that we're out there and that we are casting StarCraft vids. We're going to hit our 70th cast
this week
on Wednesday, I think, unless we do an extra Grandmaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be gold wins today.
So, and I think we're going to try and get some more Masters and Grandmasters up. If you have a replay of your own, send it in to us.
Please.
Our email is down in the description.
I'll love you forever.
Yeah, well, we'd absolutely love to cast your videos because fans and viewers' videos would be priority above us scouring the interwebs for stuff.
Please.
So, like button, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below on how you think they can do better or how they did in this game, and good luck and have fun on your future StarCraft endeavors.
GG.
GG.